Hello, luminous souls, and welcome back. I'm Pandora, and today we step into the ethereal, wise, and emotionally vibrant frequency of those born on the 27th of any month. If this is your birth date, then your soul came here with a powerful mission: to alchemize pain into wisdom, to turn emotion into healing, and to speak the truths that awaken others. There is something ancient about you, something that can't be taught. You carry soul memories, intuitive understanding, and healing energy that flows through your words, your art, your silence, and your very presence. Whether you realize it or not, you are a messenger, a mystic, a healer, a teacher, and a soul who came to transform lives, starting with your own. If you've ever felt like you just know things, or that your emotions run deeper than others seem to comprehend, this isn't a flaw. It's a sign of your calling. You are here to feel, and through that feeling, to help others rise. Let's dive deep into the emotional, spiritual, and karmic landscape of your soul. This is for you. Let's begin. Life path essence. The vibration of 9, 2 plus 7 equal to 9. The number 27 reduces to 9. The number of the spiritual humanitarian, the empathic guide, the old soul, and the eternal healer. But within the 27 are the masterful and emotionally complex energies of 2 and 7. The 2 gives you deep empathy, sensitivity to others' emotions, and the ability to form meaningful connections. You're intuitive, diplomatic, and always aware of the undercurrents in a room. You often sense what others feel before they even speak. The 7 is spiritual intellect, inner truth, and sacred solitude. It is the seeker of divine wisdom, the introspective philosopher, the one who looks beyond appearances. It brings depth, intuition, and an incredible connection to the unseen realms. And when 2 and 7 merge into 9, we receive something sacred, a soul here to feel it all, learn it all, and then use that experience to elevate others. You are not meant to live on the surface of life. You were born to go deep, to walk through fire and return with wisdom in your hands. You are a soul alchemist, someone who transmutes pain into compassion, endings into beginnings, and silence into truth. Emotional blueprint, deep waters, and sacred empathy. People born on the 27th often have emotional lives that resemble the ocean, mysterious, vast, and full of life beneath the surface. Your feelings are never simple. You experience joy deeply and grief even deeper. You are not just emotional, you are tuned into life at a vibrational level. You can walk into a room and feel the tension, the joy, the heartbreak, without a word being spoken. This gift, though beautiful, can be overwhelming. Especially in childhood, you may have struggled with feeling too sensitive or like an emotional sponge for your family or peers. You may have felt misunderstood or burdened by emotions that weren't even yours. But this sensitivity is not a curse. It's the source of your healing power. When channeled consciously, your emotional insight becomes your compass. It guides your creativity, your relationships, your spiritual practice, and your mission in the world. You are here to understand the human experience from the inside out, and then to help others navigate their own. Spiritual gifts, soul expression, healing, and divine insight. You were born with one of the most powerful combinations for spiritual service. The number 9 energy from your birthday is considered the old soul number. It holds the accumulated wisdom of all numbers before it, and therefore brings with it a desire to give, to guide, and to heal. Your spiritual gifts may include unchanneling or mediumship. You're a natural receiver of higher guidance. Wenqin creative healing, art, music, poetry, dance, or storytelling that transmits energy and insight. Emotional alchemy, helping others transform their pain into purpose. And empathic guidance, offering others clarity through intuitive listening and compassionate truth-telling. You may feel drawn to spiritual counseling, energy healing, creative arts, humanitarian work, or any path that allows you to bring people together and help them find meaning. You have the power to speak words that awaken souls. You can take your own emotional scars and turn them into medicine for others. And often your presence alone, soft, sincere, and wise, helps others feel safe, seen, and understood. Karmic themes and past life echoes. People born on the 27th often carry karmic imprints of spiritual service, loss, sacrifice, and redemption. You've likely lived many lives as healers, monks, midwives, scribes, or mystics. In some lifetimes, you were revered as a guide, In others, you may have been silenced, exiled, or misunderstood for your emotional intensity or psychic insight. You may have past life memories of losing loved ones in war or exile and being punished for speaking truth or healing others in dying. Alone after a life of sacrifice or spiritual duty and having unfinished missions, hearts you couldn't mend, people you couldn't save. This lifetime gives you a chance to reclaim your voice, your heart, and your right to experience joy while still being of service. You are no longer here to suffer silently or give yourself away completely. You are here to live your truth and be fulfilled, to love deeply without losing yourself, to create from a place of overflow, not depletion. Relationships, depth, compassion, and soulmates. You are not here for surface-level love. You crave soul-deep connection, intimacy that is emotional, spiritual, and anchored in mutual healing. You want someone who sees you, not just your smile, but your shadows, your depths, your dreams. But here's the challenge. You often attract wounded people, people who sense your light and hope you'll heal them. And while your compassion is infinite, your energy is not. Many 27s go through relationships where they give too much and lose themselves trying to fix someone else's pain. Your lesson is not to stop loving, it's to love wisely. In your highest form, you are a sacred partner, someone who uplifts, inspires, and supports. And you deserve the same. You need a partner who holds space for your emotional richness, who respects your need for solitude, and who values honesty over perfection. You might experience karmic love stories, those relationships that feel fated, intense, and transformative. But remember, not all soul connections are meant to last forever. Some are meant to teach you how much you deserve. Shadow side, overgiving, emotional burnout, and avoiding closure. Every soul carries light and shadow, and for those born on the 27th, your shadow often comes from your heart. You give so much, you care so deeply, but without boundaries, this becomes a burden. You may struggle with raw forgiving you pour into others, even when your own cup is empty. Emotional burnout, you take on other people's pain and forget to cleanse your own. Avoiding closure, you hold on to guilt, grief, or past wounds longer than you need to. When escapism, you may use fantasy, work, art, or emotional withdrawal to avoid facing difficult truths. Your healing begins when you learn to say, "My heart matters too." You don't have to save everyone. You don't have to carry their pain. You are allowed to be whole, even if others are still healing. And when you protect your emotional space, your gifts become clearer, stronger, and more powerful than ever. Career and soul work. You are here to serve, but not in a way that drains you. You are here to create, but not in a way that cages you. Your career path must align with your heart, your values, and your emotional rhythm. You would excel in healing professions, therapist, counselor, energy healer, spiritual teacher and creative expression, writer, filmmaker, musician, poet, actor, photographer, and humanitarian work, nonprofit leader, activist, mediator, teacher in spiritual arts, tarot reader, intuitive guide, astrologer, medium. You're not here for titles or applause. You're here to create change. Whether through one-on-one transformation or global impact, you need to feel that your work matters. You may even walk more than one path. Some of you will change careers multiple times, following your soul's growth. Trust that. Your path is not meant to be linear. It's meant to be meaningful. Connection to the divine, the soul messenger. Your connection to spirit is direct, emotional, and personal. You don't need institutions to reach the divine. You feel it in music, in tears, in silence, in beauty. Your spirituality is not dogma, it's devotion. You are someone who feels God in everything. You may communicate with ancestors, spirit guides, angels, or even star beings. Your soul remembers other realms. Dreams, visions, and downloads are common. You may even feel like you're here on a mission, sent from another dimension, and you'd be right. Sacred journaling, prayer, art, and stillness help you stay aligned. You receive messages not just for yourself, but for others too. You're a messenger, a soul speaker, a translator of light. Never doubt your channel. You were born to remember and to help others do the same. Healing themes, expression, release, and completion. You heal through expression, writing, singing, crying, creating, speaking. Your feelings are meant to move. When you hold them in, they stagnate and turn into pain. But when you express them, they become medicine. You also heal through release, letting go of guilt, grief, people you couldn't save, and pain that's no longer yours. You are not responsible for everyone's happiness. Your healing is sacred, and it's okay to walk away from what hurts. And finally, you heal through completion. Don't leave your emotions unfinished. When something ends, honor it. When someone hurts you, acknowledge it. When you outgrow a dream, release it with love. Your soul is designed to bring things full circle. That's how your wisdom grows. Conclusion. To those born on the 27th, you are a soul alchemist, a spiritual storyteller, a healer of hearts, a messenger of divine truth. Your life may not always be easy, but it is sacred beyond words. You carry lifetimes of wisdom in your eyes. You feel what others hide. You heal through your presence, your art, your voice, and your love. You were not made to blend in. You were made to illuminate. So trust your emotions, trust your inner knowing, trust your voice. The world needs it. The world needs you. And if you've ever doubted yourself, I want you to remember this. Your pain was never wasted. It became your power. Thank you for being here, and thank you for living your truth. I'm Pandora, and I see you, clearly, lovingly, and deeply. Until next time, stay open, stay whole, and keep alchemizing love from all you've lived.